and he's been playing just lights out. So I think they've been winning so much when he wasn't on the field, you almost take him for granted. But a couple of weeks ago, 21 for 25 passing in a game you did. I mean, is there anyone playing the position any better right now than Diego Pavia? I don't know. It'd be hard to press to find one.
He's been fantastic. I think you have to look at it. And how about Chance Harris? You got to watch him last night. And a big shout out to Cal Fullerton and Clovis winning District 2. The way they did it, they had to – La Cueva scores late, and then they had about a, minute 40 to travel down the field. Richard, you were on top of the broadcast on that.
It was a great game. You know, it's like I said it today on my Twitter page. You know, I've done a lot of high school football games over the years, and that one just wowed me because it was like a heavyweight boxing match, like Tyson fighting Tyson. I mean, they just
back and forth,
back and forth, back and forth. You know, knock you down, get up, knock. It was unbelievable, and they went on like about an 8-minute drive to score that winning touchdown. Like you were talking about Chance, we're talking about him. The guy is unreal. You know, he's big, he's strong, he's got an arm. It was good to see him back. They have a terrific running game as well. But that game last night, you know, even La Cueva, they fell behind 15-0 early, no panic. They come back, they tie it up. You know, and back, like I said, it was just one of those heavyweight boxing matches that you live for. And it came down to 5 seconds on the clock. Clovis pulls it out on a touchdown pass. It was great.
And how good was, Chance Harris, fantastic. How good was Devin Gillespie? He had to step in there to back him up almost half the season, and they didn't lose a thing when Devin Gillespie was back there. But, you know, a lot of people in Albuquerque maybe haven't seen enough of Clovis. They have a 1,000-yard rusher in Webskowski. They have a 1,000-yard receiver in Phillips.
Webskowski is a
these guys,
game changer.
At the skill positions, these guys are as good as it gets.
They're big up front, too. Now, we saw them get bullied a little bit earlier in the season by Rio Rancho, but I think Clovis has progressed, and that's to the coaching staff. And again, Cal Fullerton, congratulations to the Wildcats. I think, guys, looking at it strategically, and you look at how the NMAA has their bylaws, and we're going to show you that and how they seed and select, I think that, of course, we know that Volcano Vista is the 1 seed. I think Clovis is the 2 seed by breaking it down, and I can show you why, but let's show you what the NMAA seed and select criteria is. And it's a finish in regular season in district play. It's your head-to-head wins against other district champions. Regardless of classification, your overall record, Max Preps, Freeman rankings, it's like an RPI system, if you will, used by Max Preps, and a lot of states actually end up using this. And then member school input basically is your coaches poll. Your coaches submit what they think the top 12 is, and the NMA will accumulate that data, and then that's what you get out of that. So that's the one, I guess, missing criteria that we don't know for sure. But, Tripp, we use your NMOT coaches poll, and I think you can get an idea of where that goes and where coaches are voting things. So with all of that put together, Clovis, they clearly beat Cleveland in the criteria. And a lot of people say Cleveland's going to get the 2 seed. I think Cleveland actually looked fantastic last night against Rio Rancho. Sebastian, I think you could agree with me. Dorian Lewis is back. With Jeff Davison at quarterback, they are just a different offense. And did Dorian not look like 2018 Dorian last night?
Yeah,
cutting and weaving. I finally got to see him play like he did last year. I love it because he's a great kid, and he is next level by far.
And it was nice to see him back to those old habits, the old stuff we were used to seeing. And also, this is a team where a lot of teams right now are battling injuries. You know, La Cueva's kind of limping towards the finish line. Yes, they get Connor O'Toole back, but there's still a lot of talent in street clothes on the sideline there. But at Cleveland, Trey Watson back now, his second week. Now you put Davidson back in the picture. I think everyone's getting more comfortable. They might be peaking at the right time. And what a surprise that always happens with Coach Ridenour's teams. They progress throughout the season.
You're waiting for brackets. We're waiting for brackets. We're live here in the bracket breakdown in the studios of Proview Networks. The NMA about to release these, but we want to see some watch parties. And so here you go. Tweet them to us. Send them to us. Who is this, guys?
Those are the Cougs.
That is all the Iowanis, Cibola Cougars, as they wait. I do believe that they're going to be in the bracket. I think they're going to be an 11 seed.
And let's talk about them. You talk about a team, Rod Williams, I thought they would struggle maybe to replace Marcus Steele. What a job he's done. Freshman quarterback comes in, right? Stevie Barella was supposed to be the quarterback. He gets hurt. Freshman Aiden Chev steps in. And really, that's a team that cemented its spot in the playoffs early in the season by getting some quality wins.
I want to give Rod Williams a shout-out because I think every year you say, okay, they don't have a ton of talent maybe, or they're not, you're not expecting them to be in the upper echelon, and somehow finds a way. And last year, as a 12 seed upset in Mayfield, and probably a dangerous team going into the playoffs, Rod Williams every year kind of flies under the radar, quietly
Absolutely.
gets it done. I really think he does a good job. Is Aiden Chavez going to play? That's going to be curious. He's had a great freshman year, the big quarterback. Is he going to play in that first round? I do believe, though, that you'll see the Cougars tonight. And again, we'll wait. The NMAA is supposed to release these brackets, and as soon as the NMAA has them, then we'll have them for you. And what do we got here?
It's Arda Breu's
Taos.
Taos Tigers, right, Richard?
Yep, Artebreo Jr. defending state champions there. They might just be the hottest team in 4A football.
Hashtag BFE, Beast from the East.
I'll
the
tell you,
Clovis Wildcats.
I think they're going to be the 2 seed. I think Cal Fullerton's going to like what he sees tonight. We're going to find
I know
out.
Cal loves you right now.
Well, I'm just saying, man. that
Cal,
was
Coach
such a
Hatley,
big-
I'm wearing some purple today. Boys, I'm wearing some purple. Coach Hatley, Coach
I'm a
Gillespie.
purple and white guy from Vegas, Highlands, baby.
We're wearing too much purple up here.
Right?
Well, I'm wearing the black, but, it's HU. Hey, speaking of Rod Williams, HU, baby.
All right, well, Trip, I mean, you got all the shout outs.
You know where else they're having? But you know where else they're
We're
having a
coming.
viewing party? And I hope we get a picture or a video. They're having a viewing party in the main gym at
right.
Highland High School. When's the last time you think that happened at Highland High School?
Well, I'll tell you this. Since we've been doing this seating and selection, I've been a part of it for about 10 years now with Proview Networks, and you've been a part of this since it incepted, Richard. I don't think I've ever called out Highland's name on Selection Saturday for football. So I am excited to see where they land.
Well, you know what-
hoping there's in this bracket.
What's really cool to see at Highland is the tides have kind of lifted together, right? They get Coach Woody in there as the boys basketball coach. They
Yeah.
get things turned around. Coach Neal obviously has done a nice job with the girls there. Coach Lovato. It seems like the whole program, that the tide is lifting everybody. It's nice to see. And they all support each other. At Highland sporting events, you'll see the boys basketball out watching football, vice versa. I think that's pretty cool to have a viewing party in the main gym just, a couple of miles down the road from here at Highland High School.
Waiting on brackets from the NMA. We're going to get them to you. We're going to try to get through everything that we can as far as shout-outs. So if you want to throw your watch party, we want to see what you're doing tonight. Videos, as long as they're acceptable, and pictures, please send them to us. Rich, I want to talk a little bit about 5A and Roswell Cruz, the defending champs, looking fantastic. Jeff Lynn is unbelievable, by the way, and they lost some talent from last year, but they kind of just reloaded, right? And they swept through that tough schedule, tough district, tough schedule.